This is Paul for Redneck Sports. I believe that everybody should win in life, or at least attempt to. The first three maxims of General Robert Neyland's game maxims, I believe apply to everybody. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. If at first the game or the breaks go against you, don't let up. Put on more steam. Welcome to the channel. Now let's discuss some sports. Like, subscribe, comment. Show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Howdy folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I've got a link tree down below if you want to get hold of me on any of my social media or help me be a Patreon. We are going to review Gridiron Glory, the story of the Army Navy football rivalry. It's written by Barry Wilner and Ken Rappoport. It is a pretty fascinating book, especially if you love Army Navy football. It covers the history in a way that few other books do. Some books out there do cover a lot of more nuanced, more driven down, like say team or coach. But this really goes into the heart of Army Navy football from the beginning to the end, and it's got little bits of facts and stories that few others would have within its covers. It's a really good book, and I would say that if you love football, if you love the Army Navy football game, this is a great book to read because you get a fascinating history of not just Army Navy football, but a history of football throughout history because it covers so many other games leading up to the Army Navy football game that they cover. And you'll learn about what's gone on in the old days of football. If you ever wondered where the mule and the goat came from, it's covered in here. If you want to understand, say, MacArthur's affection for the Army football, it's in there. It talks about the winners of the Heisman Trophy that were at both academies. It talks about the national championships. It talks about specific games, such as the 1926 game that, holy cow, ended in a tie on a field that had just had the snow removed, and the snow was piled up on the sides. There is so much fascinating lore inside of this book, and it even covers the bad years and explains what was going on and the coaches, and I mean, I can go on and on and on. Now, my only complaint on this book is that it covers a little too much Army football and not enough Navy football. I would have loved to have seen them cover Archibald Henderson in this book, who, for me, is somebody that is going to be covered in a book that I'm writing on the University of Tennessee football. Archibald Henderson played at the University of Tennessee for a year and then transferred to the Naval Academy. Well before the First World War. This is how long ago it's been. But he was an All-American. He played against John Heisman. I mean, this is a man that was fascinating. I would have liked to have seen more coverage like that, but when you get hold of Naval Academy, I understand why Wilner and Rappoport don't have much more in the way of Navy stories, because the Naval Academy does not have a lot of history that they cover there. They don't like helping people. Well, it's not like so much that they don't like helping cover the history. They don't have anybody there to help cover the history of Navy football. So, yes, I would have loved more Navy football, but other than that, this is a excellent book to find out all the facts that you can about this game. I've already covered how much good is in this book by reading it. It's an excellent read. You won't come away sad that you have read this book, especially if you're a football fan. If you're a fan of the Army Navy game or of their rivalry, I'm a jarhead and I love Navy football. Go Navy, beat Army. But this rivalry has been going on since the 1890s. It is an excellent game to study for the simple fact of that this is a history of America and football. It covers so many fascinating bits of lore that by the time you're done, you're wanting to know more. And as somebody who's writing a book on a football team, from my book is being written from before World War One to up to World War Two. This is a hard topic. I can understand why some of it is not as covered as you would want it to be, but it really is. It's fascinating. And it's a great read. I was trying to use it for research. Didn't help me a whole lot, but hey, it was a great book to read anyway. So, excellent book. Pick it up. Enjoy it. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. I've had some fairly good success with all of my Redneck Sports stuff. And I hope you enjoyed the topic. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that rigmarole. And also, just let me know what you want to hear about. I'll give a redneck spin to this stuff. Let me tell you, I love sports. So, I love people that want to join me in that. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.